how to plan your social media strategy coming up in this video. What's up YouTube, Marc Guberti here from Breakthrough Success. In this video, how we can plan a social media strategy for success. And one of the things that you have to think about is what you're trying to do with your social media strategy. Are you trying to get more customers? Are you trying to get more views for your YouTube channel? Like, what are you trying to do for your social media strategy? And then start from there. So one of the things you do want to be thinking about with your social media strategy is growing your email list, because that's where the revenue is for any online business. So you should be having landing pages and opt-in pages to be growing your email list and be using your social networks to promote all of those. So with social media, it's really important to be growing your email list and engaging with customers. But now the next question is, which ones do I actually use? And while people have different preferences for which one thing you definitely want to do is video, because video is the most engaging form of content, and social networks do tend to reward you for that. And video is also one of the easiest types of content to repurpose, because you could take something from a video and turn it into a quote on Instagram, or you can take that video, embed it in a blog post, take the transcription, make that your blog post. So there is a lot of repurposing potential you have with video, which makes it easier for you to then get on these other social networks and actually be active on them. Now, earlier I did create a post that actually goes into a lot more detail about content repurposing. So we will include the link to that for anyone who is interested. But this idea of content repurposing, you get more active on other social networks. But then there's the final question: what are you actually going to say on those social networks? And then how do we reach our audience? All right, so we're back inside for this last part of the video. For the content that we want to be producing and sharing with our audience, there are a few different things you want to do with it. First, think about what objections your customers would have around your product, around your service. So an example of this is people who want to write a book. One of their big objections is, oh, I don't have the time for this. So you could create content around the topic such as how to find time to write your book. So not only are you providing value, but it's intentional. It's something that is clearing up an objection. Another thing people say is that, oh, I'm not a writer, I can't be an author. So okay, write a blog post about how to write a best-selling book, even if you don't consider yourself a writer, and then share that on your social network. So it's getting really clear on what kind of content is going to work best for you to be able to engage with your community in a way that provides value, but also increases the likelihood of some of those people turning into customers. And another thing you want to do is tease your upcoming content. So if you have a podcast episode coming up, tease that a little bit. Tell people that you're going to come out with this episode tomorrow or 2 days later about the topic that it's on. So teasing is very valuable, because you get people to be conditioned to check out your episode when it comes out, to go to your YouTube channel when you come out with a particular video. So you could also tease these same kinds of content. So while you do share that in this example, the like writing a book, even if you don't consider yourself a writer, you create that content, you share it on the day it comes out, but you also create teaser videos around it. And you tell people that, hey, for people who they want to be an author, they don't feel like they could write a book, but they want to boost their authority, they want to impact a lot more people with a book, we're actually coming out with a video tomorrow on how to do that. So that's where the teasing factor comes in with your content. And then finally, promoting this thing. So you're going to share it with your audience. That's a given, like all your social networks. That's part of the strategy. But you also want to figure out where your audience hangs out. So look for Facebook groups, look for LinkedIn groups, and engage with those communities. You're not going to be able to just drop your link in all those groups, because then you're going to quickly get removed. And in the groups where people are sharing links, it's a lot of people sharing links, but not a lot of people actually clicking the links. So what you want to do in a few Facebook groups is comment on people's posts, engage with people, and then when you come out with your content and you share it on your Facebook personal and your Facebook profile, and the same example can be applied to other social networks like YouTube, like commenting on other videos and stuff like that. If you are frequently where your audience is, they're going to notice you posting your new content on your social networks. You're going to drive traffic to all those pieces of content that provide value and clear up some of the objections that your potential customers may have about your product or service, and you're going to grow your email list in the process. So that's essentially how you go about planning your social media strategies. There's definitely a few parts to it that we talked about in this video, but if you guys want more social media marketing insights and strategies, and also a lot of stuff we do on podcasting and making money with your plan, then definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel where we put up a ton of awesome content in those areas. And also schedule a free strategy call with me, marcguberti.com/strategy, or text the word strategy to 31996, and we will talk to see how we can work together to help you grow. So signing off, what I want you guys to do is dream big, achieve greatness, and unlock your potential today.